Hey guys, how's it going? Scott Devine here from scottsbasslessons.com, and today we're going to be talking about turnarounds. Now, the lesson that you're about to check out has been taken directly from a course that I'm about to release in a few days' time. We're actually releasing it on the 1st of February, and it is the Blues Deep Dive course where I take you through everything that you're going to need to know to be a badass on the bass with the blues. So different chord sequences, different turnarounds, different styles, locking in with the drummer, all these different types of things. If you want to be notified when we release that course, I'll put a link below this video so you can sign up to the wait list, because when we do release the course, there's going to be all these cool bonuses flying around and stuff like that. Now, it's time to check out the lesson. Let's get on with it. See you in a bit. Okay guys, in this lesson we're going to be talking about turnarounds, and in the 12-bar blues sequence, the most common place that you'll find it is right at the end in these 2 bars. And as a bass player, there's some super specific things that you'll hear people doing over and over again. What we're going to do in this one as well is we're going to put this push in. And you know the push that we talked about in the last lesson? So it's the last 2, actually for the last 4 bars it is a D7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That little push there, we'll put that in all the examples. It doesn't have to be there, okay? You could, just play it straight, or you could just, play it. Well, you don't have to play it at all, to be honest. You could just play an E7 over the entire bar. But for these examples, we're going to put a push every time to keep it super consistent. So as a bass player, the first turnaround that you can link with this 2-bar area here on the end of the sequence is the ascending turnaround, okay? And you'll have heard it a ton of times before. It simply goes. Okay, so I'm just going to play the last 4 bars, and then we're going to play the whole sequence of the band, okay? So the last 4 bars. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. It's just 1, and then you walk up 4 notes to the E7, okay? So from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so something like that. So let's try that. Let's do the whole sequence, and then we'll do that turnaround on the end. Ba-do, ba, be, ba, 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 boom. And then let's end that on the 1. After you, Dave. Okay, so hear that boom, bam, beam, bam, bam, ba. It's just a standard ascending turnaround. Now, what you'll also see me doing there is using lots of, and I'm going to talk about bassline creation in the next lesson. I think it's the next lesson or the one after that. So, but all I'm doing is I'm focusing on the roots, but you can walk up to them chromatically. So, for instance, going from the A to the D, we could, instead of just going, we could play. Okay, so I'm just going A, and then 4 notes chromatically up to the D, and then 4 chromatically up to the A. And then when I hit this A, da, dee, da, D, 4 chromatically up to the D. So something like this. Actually start with 1, 2, 3, 4. 3rd bar, 4th bar. 5th bar. 6th bar. 7th, up to the E, D, up to the A, and then the turnaround. Okay, so that chromatic type movement, you can use it all the time. Okay, so that's the first type of turnaround, and you should think about that as the actually, I'm just going to leave that on the board. That's the ascending turnaround because we're going up. Now there's the descending turnaround as well, and that's where you just essentially go down to the 5 chord. So it's the same timing, just different notes, okay? So the first one was the ascending one, A, C sharp, D, E flat, E, E. The descending is A, G, F sharp, F, E. Now, even though I'm saying the note names, I'm actually not thinking them at all when I'm playing. I could also do this in G or F. I've just remembered the hand pattern, okay? So in A, it's finger 4 to finger 1, and then with this 4th finger, I'm jumping up to, in this case, it's the 7, 8, 9, 10th, 12, 11, 10, 9th fret. 9, 8, 7. And I generally just slide down with that 4th finger. An alternate way of doing it is doing this. Okay, so it just depends which fingering suits your style of playing better, but essentially they do the same thing. So should we just play through that sequence, and I'll just do the descending turnaround with the push on the 5 chord, and then we'll end it on the 1, like this. 1, 2, 3. Like that, okay? So just again. And then you start again, okay? So super simple. Now the next one, let's get rid of this. And then this time, I will actually get rid of these. The next one is the 1, 4, 1, 5, okay? 1, 4, 1, 5 turnaround. And a lot of the time these are pushed as well, so it's a 1, D7, A7, E7, the 1, 4, 1, 5, so 1, 4, 1, 5, okay. And it can be pushed. You could do boom, 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 or you could play it straight, boom, 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 and then just push the 5 chord. But generally, the A7s are coming on the 1. They're not being pushed, okay? So let's take it around the sequence and let's play a 1, 2, a 4, 2, a 1, 2, 5, and then again land it on that 1 and stop. Yeah. Let's check that out. See that? Boom, boom, bim, bam, boom, 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 boom. And again, that's a super standard turnaround. So there you've got 3 turnarounds, okay? The ascending turnaround, the descending turnaround, and then the 1, 4, 1, 5. Now what I should say as well is that, you know, a lot of the time when these turnarounds start happening, you can feel a slight lift in the band sometimes, and when you do that as a bass player, a cool thing to do, I wouldn't do it all the time, is to actually play all of the triplets. So for instance, let's do an ascending turnaround, okay, which is, but I'm going to play all the triplets, okay? Okay, so let's try that out and I'll play all the triplets. You know, it'll just lift it up. And even the guys actually, you know, you'll hear them do it. I'll let them do it. Okay, after you, Dave. Okay, and that's, you know, we're ending there, but you obviously wouldn't have to end. You know, you could keep going, and it could signify a certain part of the song. You know, it's just a way of lifting the you know, the listening experience and the playing experience as well, when everybody joins in on a figure like that. And you find, you know, listen to big band stuff, you know, they do all that kind of stuff all the time, where there's a lot of dynamics in the playing. So anyway, guys, that's it for this lesson. So remember, ascending turnaround, descending turnaround, the 1-4-1-5, and then you can join in on the triplets of those as well. And even though we just did it with the ascending turnaround there, you can do it with the descending turnaround. Or you could do it on the 1-4-1-5. You know, it's up to you. So experiment with them all and see what you come up with.